Fox Hollow fam. I'm Dave and welcome to Baking with Fox Hollow Kitchen. I'm really excited about today's show because we're going to go a little bit tropical and we're going to make coconut cream pie. It's rich and creamy with just a hint of coconut. You guys are going to love it. So if you're ready, then let's have some fun. Okay, for our crust, we're going to take 7 or 8 ounces of shortbread cookies. I weighed them out. It's 7 to 8 ounces here.
Because I was going to say that looks like a little bit more than just 7 or 8 cookies there.
Yeah, it's 7 or 8 ounces.
Okay.
Okay. To that we're going to add 1 1/4 cup of sweetened coconut flakes. In our food processor. And then 4 tablespoons of melted butter. And we're going to pulse this until we get fine crumbs. You want to make sure that the coconut is crumbled up too. And we're just going to go with this. Okay, that's much better. Now we have crumbs. And so we're going to use this to make our pie crust. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the crumbs that I just made and we're going to get them out of here and put them into a 9-inch deep dish pie plate, which I've used several times before. I'm going to get them in there. Like I said, the butter makes them want to stick to the sides, and that's a good thing. You want them to stick to the sides of your pie plate. And we got nice crumbs here. We're just going to press this into the bottom and the sides of the pan. This takes a little while to do. It'll probably be about 1/4 inch thick all around. Once we get it pressed in, I'm going to use my measuring cup that I had the coconut flakes in earlier to press it into the sides and the bottom. Yeah, it compresses quite a bit. And I think we're doing pretty good here. I'm going to throw this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes until it starts to brown. So now we're going to start our filling. We're going to need 2 large eggs.
Now, do the eggs need to be room temperature?
They don't have to be for this. And 2 egg yolks.
Yolks or yolks?
Either one is fine.
It's yolks, correct?
It's either one is fine. 3/4 cup of sugar. 2 tablespoons of flour. 2 tablespoons cornstarch. Get that all out of there. And just a pinch of salt. And we're going to whisk this together until we get a little slurry here. Until this is all whisked and there's no lumps. I think we have it. We're going to set this aside real quick and we're going to move to the stove. Now's the time to make our filling. We're going to start with 1 cup of coconut milk in a medium saucepan, 5 tablespoons of cream of coconut, 1.5 tablespoons of coconut rum, and a cup of regular milk. And we're going to bring this to a boil over medium heat. Okay, now that this is boiling, I'm going to turn my heat off. Just give it a little stir here. And what we're going to do is we're going to temper our eggs with it. I have my egg mixture standing by here. I'm going to ladle out just a little bit into my eggs and whisk it. Real good. And we're just going to keep doing that a little at a time. It kind of takes two hands. And we ladle it into the eggs while we're whisking it. And we keep going here. A little bit at a time at first. We don't want to just dump it all in there, or we're going to end up with egg drop soup. It's going to cook the eggs, and we don't want that. We just want a little bit at a time to make our custard. Once the temperature of the eggs gets up a little bit higher, I can start adding more at a time, but I need to make sure I whisk it continuously. And I'm just going to keep doing this until I got the milk all completely incorporated into my egg mixture. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to return this all to our saucepan. Our filling mixture. And we're going to heat it back up to boiling, and I want to make sure that I keep whisking it the whole time. I'm going to put our heat on medium, medium-high, and we're just going to continue mixing this until it boils. And then we're going to let it boil. Once it starts boiling, let it boil for about 30 to 60 seconds, and then take it off the heat. All right, this is boiling here, so we're going to keep stirring it and let it boil for about 1 minute. Set my timer. Get it nice and thick here. It is thickening up pretty good. Okay, next I'm going to remove it from the heat, and we're going to throw in 3 tablespoons of butter and just keep whisking this. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is take our custard that we just made, and we're going to pour it into our crust. Get it all in there. Got my spatula out. And that does it. We are then going to spread this out evenly. Make it nice and flat. That looks pretty good. And then the final thing we have to do here is we're going to take a piece of plastic wrap that I've cut already, and we are going to gently press this down so that it's touching our custard. This is just so it won't get a skin on it, because that's not good. We just want it so that it's touching the filling. Lay it right down on top, just like that. And then we are going to refrigerate this for 6 to 12 hours until that custard sets up. Okay, while our pie is cooling, I'm going to take about a half cup of our sweetened coconut flakes and put them in an oven-safe container here, little casserole dish. And we're going to toast these in the oven at 350 degrees, stirring them occasionally until they're a little bit brown.
All right, Dave, it looks like you got the mixer set up here again. What are we up to?
We are going to make some whipped cream for the topping. I'm going to start with a cup of heavy whipping cream.
Okay.
In the bowl of our stand mixer here.
Okay.
And we are just going to take the whisk attachment and whisk it really good.
Okay.
For a couple minutes here.
Okay. What would they be looking for at home?
What are they looking for?
Yeah, any heavy peaks or anything like that?
Not yet. We're just going to get it to where it's starting to thicken up.
Okay.
Okay. This is starting to thicken up a little bit here. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of sugar.
Okay.
And 1 tablespoon of our coconut rum.
Okay.
And we're going to keep at it until we get a lot of peaks.
Okay. Do you want stiff peaks or do you want soft?
Oh, soft peaks for this.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, this is done now. Yeah, look at that. That's some nice cream there.
Well, that looks awesome, Dave.
Okay, so we're going to top our pie with it.
Okay.
Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is top our pie. The first thing I have to do here is get rid of our plastic. I'm just going to peel this gently off the top of here.
Okay.
And it comes right off.
Oh, that custard looks awesome, Dave, for that.
Looks really good. And then we're going to take our whipped cream that we just made.
Okay.
And just plop it down on top of there.
Okay.
And spread it out.
Then I also see you got some shaved coconut.
Yes, now the shaved coconut that we just toasted, that is going to go on top of here as well.
Okay.
So that's going to look really nice.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a really great pie, and I definitely see why you were excited about making it this week.
Yeah, this is really good. This turned out really nice, so I'll just put all this whipped cream on top of here.
Okay. Now, could they technically use store-bought whipped cream, or
you could.
Is it better to make your own?
Oh, it's better to make your own always. But yeah, you could use Cool Whip or something like that if you needed to. If you're going to serve it right away, that is.
Okay.
Getting this together here.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that just looks awesome.
Get that looking real good here.
Okay.
Get that all the way to the edges.
Yeah. Let's just show everybody how happy you are to make this pie.
How happy I am to make coconut cream pie.
Yes.
Alright, I think we're good.
Okay.
And what we're going to do next, we have our coconut that we toasted earlier. We're just going to sprinkle that on top. For our toasted coconut, we don't need to use all of it.
Well, you could, but you know.
I made a little more than half a cup, so.
If you definitely wanted it to be, what, coconutty?
Okay, and I think that's going to be it. And there is our coconut cream pie.
Oh, that looks awesome, Dave. Great job.
And now for the best part, the taste test. So I'm going to get a little forkful here. Get all that cream in there. That is velvety smooth, and the coconut is awesome. You guys are going to love it. Wrapping up today, I want to thank you all for joining us and encourage you to check out our friends and support channels listed in the description below. But before I go, always remember, good times and good food on Baking with Fox Hollow Kitchen. We'll see you soon.
If you like this video or any of our other videos,
Be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and stay tuned for future shows.